distribution module. I don't know. You said you're going to.
We're not doing that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we are doing the one on labor markets, but not the one on income distribution.
Gotcha. Okay.
Good question.
I have another question then. Are we able to go back and still retake old quizzes?
Sure, if you have quizzes left. So
okay.
All the self-checks you can take, because you can take those as many times as you want. The module quizzes you get 2 chances at. So if you only used one, you can go back and do the other one.
Okay.
You know, those are good to study from.
Okay.
Unless you're a dog, because then you can't read. Other questions?
Is the last time to do quizzes just before the exam?
There's 2 ways to answer that question. If you're doing it for the grade, then this Friday is the last time you have to do it. If you're doing it just for study purposes, you can take them after next Friday. What I'm going to do this weekend is download all the quiz course so that I can get a head start on the grading at that point.
Okay, so it's this Friday?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And by Friday, I mean before I get up on Saturday. So it could be very late, as far as I'm concerned.
Wasn't sure if I was muted. I had a question for you.
Sure.
So for people that have taken this class before where it was online only, what kind of challenges have you seen with those that, you know, do the day job and they're working and then also have to do a schedule for a test on a Friday?
Well, there are a couple things that people do. One is if they can, they take off for the day, take a few hours off for the day. You know, if they can't do that, then talk to me separately and we'll find a way to enable you to take the exam.
Okay. In full disclosure, I'm using this course also as another example of a way for using distributed learning where I work. So the things that I'm seeing as I'm experiencing this, I'm taking back to where I work as well.
Wonderful.
I do have a question about the final exam. Just double checking it's it's after the area of labor markets and what causes income distribution and not cumulative.
It is cumulative.
Okay.
But even if it wasn't, economics is kind of cumulative.
Right.
So let me pull that up. Okay. It's all the topics on the course outline, but I have pulled off 2 of the modules. The first module was the one on income distribution. Let me fix that right now. Okay, and the other one is the second module on international finance and exchange rates. So the first module on globalization is what you need to do, but the exchange rate stuff you don't.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep. So Adam, I don't know, I think you came in after I was mentioning this, but today I gave an hour-long webinar to faculty across the state universities of New York. talking about Waymaker and how you use it to teach with. So we're not limited to just teaching classes with this stuff. We can do professional development kinds of things as well.
Well, that's good. Did you record that webinar as well?
I didn't, but the people that organized it did.
Okay.
Yeah, so absolutely.
I wonder if there was a way, as you're not being attached to the faculty, if there was a way to watch that, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure. I mean, send me an email
Okay.
because I know they're going to share the link with me, and I can just push it out to you.
Sure. I mean, my limited experience, so this is my first semester with Mary Washington, but what I've seen with Waymaker, it really is dependent on the professor themselves, whether they went through all the content with a fine-tooth comb, picked out where questions were incorrectly scored by whomever created it.
Yeah.
And then we're able to line it up with what your intent was.
Are you taking another class with Waymaker?
Yeah, I've had 2 others so far.
So what were they, if you don't mind me asking?
The first one was human resource management,
Okay.
which was pretty much in line with they were using the textbook, but I think there was I don't remember if there was much content with lumens, but the other course was the accounting for managers, and that was specifically using lumens. And
right,
I had to do the secondary job of, as I went through a test or a quiz, if I saw that it was mostly a question was created incorrectly. It was meant to be one correct answer, and they created it as a multiple choice.
Sure.
But the content lined up with the lectures, so that was good to see.
Good. So did you do the human resources course here at Mary Washington as well?
I did. Now that I'm looking back at that, so that was the 8-week course this year, and that had its separate textbook, so that didn't use Lumen.
Okay. All right.
But the accounting for managers did.
Yeah, I did. I know that. All right. Sorry to get off track with the rest of you.
Sorry,
guys.
folks.
Anybody else have questions? Morgan, when's the next game?
Tomorrow.
Where is it?
It's home. We play Frostburg, and then we turn around and play them again on Saturday.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
Saturday's the first round of playoffs. So
I got it.
Yeah.
So, all right, good. All right, well, I will let you guys go. Adam, if you want to hang around for 1 second, I have something else to mention.
Sure.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for being with me.
Thank you.
Yep.